Tudor watches get a lot of attention from us here at WatchGecko. Their fantastic balance between value for money, great designs, accessibility and brand heritage means they're pretty hard for us to ignore. The other reason we like them so much is how amazing they look when you change the strap out for something more unique. Today we're going to take a look at the BLACKBAY 58 specifically, and a selection of watch straps to really make the watch your own. Before we get into it, let's go over the watch's standout features that we can use when thinking of watch straps, as well as key stats to consider. Firstly, the watch features a lot of gilt colouring on the dial and bezel. This means that straps with warmer tones and colours will look great on the piece. Leather straps will be a fantastic option here. The use of colour on the BLACKBAY 58 doesn't end there, as there is a subtle addition on the bezel of the 58. A red triangle can be found at 12 o'clock, and although it's only small, it could be something we look to pick out with maybe a stitching colour or a strap choice. The simple, legible design of the dial means you can really have fun with the straps, and not have to worry about taking away from the watch's design too much. Speaking of the dial, the BLACKBAY 58 has a matte black one, so we can explore more sporty straps to create something not just stylish, but also very reliable. Perfect for the warmer months. To start with, let's look at a range of leather straps and a Highley Douglas in olive brown. Normally, straps either use stitching or strap colour to create a cohesive look. Here the olive brown actually uses both, working together to create an end product that looks pretty special. In certain light, the strap colour sometimes can look almost orange/brown in its tones, which works really well with the gilt on the dial. The stitching in ivory picks up on the loom colour nicely. Next up, the Helmsley leather in light brown. This is a go-to strap for Tudor watches for a few reasons. Firstly, the strap is an ideal thickness for the BLACKBAY lineup. It starts around 4mm by the spring bars and tapers down to 3mm. It's not just the thickness that tapers, but also the width, going from 20mm down to 16 at the buckle. Finally, the mixture of stitching around the top of the strap and down the length of the leather means the watch almost has a stock look to it. The Geckota Winstone Mark II is next up, and specifically the natural grain option. This strap is a light brown/reddish brown colour with some simple stitching around the top. The main reason this features for the 58 is the edges of the strap and the range of variations available. The natural leather means the straps are truly unique, making for some pretty cool combos. The Desert Patrol is another two-piece strap in leather, but with a slight twist. Here we've combined the NATO style hardware and keepers to create a great looking strap. With a thickness just under 3mm, this is perfect for daily wear. The leather we've used for this watch strap is produced by the Horween leather company, one of the oldest running tanneries in the US. To end the run of leather straps, we have the Kington Racing in beige. Right away you might think this combo wouldn't really work for the 58, however the bright colour of the strap really lifts the watch. The racing holes do tend to suit more chronographs, however I think here it adds a nice vintage charm to the watch. The BLACKBAY 58 is an extremely versatile watch to have in your collection. To fully enjoy this versatility, you'll need a few straps that can equally handle anything you throw at it. Let's explore a few of those now. The Seaford in dark grey is a great transitional strap from the outright leather straps to durable rubbers. Here the grey strap is very complementary of the matte black dial. The leather used for this strap has been through a patented finishing process during tanning to make it water resistant. The soft Geckota lining on the strap means you can really wear it all the time. Next up we have the Tropic rubber strap. This is a classic option as the texture of the strap is very sporty and actually quite modern, with an almost carbon fibre feel. However, the strap packs a bunch of historical relevance, with diving history from the 60s and 70s in mind. The ZULUDIVER branded buckle also reflects the same finishing as the BLACKBAY 58 case, with brushed and polished finishes. Here we've gone for the green option of the ZULUDIVER 281 rubber strap, as it really plays on the warmth of the watch by complementing the gilt. The perforated design and unique look of the strap reminds me of 60s and 70s design as a whole, so naturally great for the 58. It's worth noting that the end of the lugs do slightly rub on the rubber here, but it's not enough to completely rule the combo out. As the weather gets warmer, having a few go-to straps that can handle the heat and mean you can continue to enjoy your watch is pretty important. Here are our top suggestions. The Swiss-style premium NATO has been in our range for some time now. The strap sticks with a tough and durable nylon material we've focused on for years, but now combines chunkier hardware. The grey and black classic Bond option is a solid modern look that's a step above a simpler one-coloured strap. Sticking with Bond colours for a moment, and we have the vintage Bond NATO. With thousands of these flying out the door all the time, once fitted to a watch, you can really see why these are so loved. They are similar to the grey and black strap we just talked about, however they add a touch more warmth. This is yet another classic in our lineup of straps. The ZULUDIVER 328 in black rubber keeps it simple. What this strap misses out on in terms of colour, it makes up for in emphasising the gilt colouring of the 58. Brushed or polished hardware is available depending on what you prefer. In our opinion, both metal finishes work really well. If you like the classic Bond NATO but want something a little more subtle, then take a look at the Marine Nationale in black and grey. This predominantly black strap really adds a new, unique, stealthy look to the 58. When it comes to the BLACKBAY 58, we'd recommending avoiding the likes of mesh bracelets. They work well on dressier pieces, but for the 58, they're pretty out of place. Focus on the warm tones, sporty straps, and comfortable leathers. Speaking of dressy mesh straps, the same can be said for leather. Avoid the exotic straps like ostrich leg or croc print. They again look great on dress watches, however the 58 feels a lot more comfortable on one of the previous straps mentioned. Let us know which is your favourite combo in the comments below, as well as letting us know what other watches you'd like to see us feature on future strap showcases. If you're looking to check out the BLACKBAY 58 in more detail, be sure to head over to the WatchGecko online magazine, as well as the full review here on the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.